Hello and welcome to this week's Fibro section. Yes, you have 2 Fibro sections in a row. Aren't you lucky? Right, and then this one, don't worry, next week will be something different. This one has the trusted notepad. Oh yes, I've done my research this week. So this week is an updated cleaning or housework with fibromyalgia. Let me just find it. This is my new little beauty, and this is what I use to dust. So I don't use the cloth and polish, other people do. In the bungalow I use this. It cost me £1.50 from B&M. It extends. Look at that. Look, it doesn't even fit in the, look how long it is, right? So I can sit here and touch the ceiling with it. That's how long it is, right? I can dust whatever it take. What does that take? Like, I'm dusting the table now with it, yeah? Takes nothing. And then you take this off. Let me show you. You take this off, you put it in the washing machine, and then you bung it back on again. So there's no wastage. It's brilliant. You don't throw any cloths or anything away. You just wash this and put it back on again. Brilliant. No spray is needed. So those that have got asthma or find smells and things hard, get yourselves one of these from B&M. And if you don't have a B&M, if you're in America or somewhere like that, I am sure they would have these there. And if they don't, I'm sure you could get one from Amazon. I will try and link one in the description for you, but it will be UK Amazon, so you'd have to then find it on your Amazon. But yeah, that's my new cleaning tool and I love it. I don't know what to call it though. Leave me a note in the comments. What should I call my new duster? Because my old one was Dave. So maybe Cyril. I don't know. Do you like Cyril? Let's think of a name for the duster. Let's just get on with the Fibro section, yeah? So, housework with Fibro. Housework can be challenging enough for those who don't have a chronic illness. But for those who do, it can be exhausting just to think about what needs to be done around the home. While keeping your house clean may not be easy, there are a number of ways that you can conserve energy, ease the physical strain, or reduce the contact you have with chemicals that aggravate your symptoms, like what I've just showed you. But there's other ways as well. Clear the clutter is the first one. When you don't have the energy to run around, let me put the notepad here so I'm not looking down. When you don't have the energy to run around the house, clutter is bound to pile up, especially in the areas where you spend a lot of your time. A small tray or basket can help you clear out those problem areas in one trip, so you don't have to keep going backwards and forwards. Just chuck it all in one basket. Try not to make it too heavy though, because that can cause pain as well. I know that one. Multi-level houses can be a nice hidden form of forced exercise for those who feel well. But with Fibro or CFS, those dozens of trips up and down the stairs can be exhausting. If you are doing a major decluttering, it may be wise to make piles of things, a pile for each level. Then you can take everything in the pile up or down in one trip in a basket again. You could use like a laundry basket or something like that. Try to avoid placing the piles on the stairs and rather have them nearby, because those items could be trip hazards, couldn't they? And they could cause a fall, and we don't want that. Take notes of things that keep ending up in the same spots and places. You might want to make a new home for those items near the place that they always end up. If you spend a lot of time on the sofa, that last one made me laugh, because I thought a lot of the things that end up in my girls' rooms are cups, plates and bowls, and I don't really want to rehome them there. But I know what they mean. If you spend a lot of time on the sofa, fill your basket with things you use frequently. Keep supplies where you need them. A simple time saver is to have the items in the room that you are cleaning. For example, keep bathroom cleaning supplies in the bathroom. And if you're cleaning the kitchen, keep the stuff in the kitchen. It might take up more space, but it's worth it. And if you don't have the space, then you could use a basket containing what you need to keep a cleaning trolley on each floor. So instead of having to keep carting up cleaning products up and down the stairs, and if you're all really, you know, extravagant, you could have a Hoover on each level as well. While small rechargeable vacuums, see the link there, may not clean as well as a larger one, they will do the job of keeping on top of things until you have the energy, or someone else can use the larger one for more thorough clean. And I will link some of the lighter Hoovers in the description for you, like the little ones, you know. Choosing the right vacuum. I call them Hoovers, but they're called vacuums. Hoover's a brand, isn't it? I always get told off for that. Many people with fibro and CFS find the vibrations of a vacuum can be irritating. Many people find that the vibrations can irritate the nerves in their hands and feet. Never knew that. Others have found that using gloves can dampen the vibrations significantly. So try using gloves when you use the Hoover. Before you buy a vacuum, ask to test it. I bought our vacuum online, and I bought one of these anti-hair wrap ones, the shark one, thinking that's good because Mark spends so much time living with 3 women with long hair. He spends so much time cutting away hair from the Hoover that I thought that would be a really good idea. It's the heaviest Hoover vacuum I think I've ever used or tried to use, because the anti-hair wrap makes it harder to push. It's a heavy Hoover vacuum as well. I'll get there in a minute. So I can't use it now. So I don't Hoover, the others do. Vacuum. Right, if I say Hoover, you know I mean vacuum, okay? A self-propelled vacuum might sound like a good idea, but some could pull on your arm, which could be painful. Consider a bagless vacuum if you have a dust allergy. When using a vacuum, don't push and pull rapidly. Instead, walk it slowly backwards and forwards, which won't be too much on your arm. Dust without bending or stretching. Bending and stretching to dust can cause havoc with sore muscles and joints. Look for a duster with a long handle to make it easier. And like I say, I'm going to try and find something similar to link for you. And some dusters can put a lot of dust in the air, so if you're allergic you might be better off with a damp microfiber cloth instead. Try wearing a surgical mask too. So if you've got like asthma or you're just allergic to dust and things in the air, try wearing a mask. Reduce possible hazards. For the chemically sensitive, cleaning products can be a real problem. An easy, inexpensive solution for your bathroom is laundry detergent. It does a great job on tubs, toilets and sinks. You only need a tiny amount and it rinses well. You can use a spray bottle to put some in and dilute it with water, or you could just try using organic cleaning products. Multiple smells in a small space can also be aggravating to the senses. Use warm water to clean a mirror with a microfiber cloth instead of using a dirty sponge, and you can put it in the washing machine after. That's what I do use. I use so many microfiber cloths because you can just wash them. Rubber gloves can protect your skin from chemicals, but if they make you too clumsy, you can try latex gloves or latex-free gloves if you have a latex allergy. Try household items like white vinegar and soda crystals, lemon juice and water. They make brilliant cleaning products and they're all au naturel. Pace yourself and prioritise. Pacing is important no matter what you're doing. Try working in short bursts of 10 minutes with rests in between. Also, vary your tasks. Vary, that meant vary, not very. Vary your tasks so you're not constantly using the same muscles for a long period. Make a list of jobs that need doing, then scale them 1 to 3, with 1 being the most important. Often, most jobs are 3s anyway, they're not really that important. And in time, they may become a 1. So take a look at my housework plan, which I'm going to take you to in a minute. I don't always stick to it, but generally try to. But I'm only human, and sometimes I try to get too much done in one go, like we all do. If one day I have a sudden burst of energy, I go crazy and try and do it all at once, and then I flare up. So, well, I did that the other day, and my dad said, I thought I know someone that makes videos that tells people not to do that. And I was like, yeah. But I'm only human, and that's what everyone does every so often. So sometimes I go crazy and do too much, and I just had a fly in front of my face. Now, another good tip before I take you to my housework chart is I also find listening to podcasts while I'm doing a job really handy, because it motivates me to do something. So for example, I dread putting my makeup on every day. I think, oh, I cannot be bothered to stand there and put my makeup on. So I stick a podcast on and it's done before I know it. I don't, you know, I don't take loads of time, 5-10 minutes at the most to put my makeup on. But just listening to a podcast, I enjoy it, and I have linked a few for you. The Robin Ramesh one is brilliant. Not Robin Ramesh, Rob Beckett and Josh Widdicombe. Robin Ramesh on the telly is really funny if you haven't seen that. Also, Mrs. Hinch's podcasts are very good, and Spencer Matthews and Vogue Williams. They're all my favourite podcasts at the moment. So that's a really good incentive to, like, if I think, oh, I've really just got to dust that shelf over there, stick your podcast on, dust it, and before you know it's done, and you're enjoying yourself while you're doing it. So set a timer for 10 minutes as well. Definitely set a timer, because like I say, you can get carried away with doing things, and when that time is finished you think, right, I've got to stop now and have a rest, and then I can carry on. Okay, be kind to yourself is the most important thing. I'm going to dust your lens. Pace, I've said that. Praise yourself for any small task you do. I'm going to dust that, and I'm going to say, well done, Nicola. Well done, Nicola, for dusting that lens. You did really well. It's really important, all jokes aside, it is important to praise yourself, because with this illness, doing anything is a mission, yeah? So give yourself credit where credit's due and say, well done, I feel really proud of myself that I've achieved that today. Okay, right, let's take you to my housework chart. Right, welcome to my housework chart. So this is what I try to stick to. To be fair, I haven't mopped the floors in a while, so I need to do that at some point. But hello, Eve. Are you coming in to be in the Fibro section? So Monday I dust the blinds with that little duster thing. So Tuesday I used to hoover, can't now, so get someone to do that. Wednesday I wash all the towels. Thursday I dust surfaces. Friday I clean the bathroom and the toilet. Saturday's mopping floors, and Sunday's cleaning the kitchen, sort of the, you know, like the surfaces of the cupboards and things. So it's really good to make yourself one of these and have it up, because it's a good guide. So you can think, oh, what could I do today? One thing. It's just so you could almost also break it down into rooms if you wanted to. So like, right, I'm going to dust the lounge today, I'm going to dust the bedroom tomorrow. So it's just breaking up what you can do and when. Saturday I also get people to change bedding, so we do that every 2 weeks. We like rotate, but yeah, that's like a general plan that I stick to. So try coming up with one of your own and see, play about with it and see what you can come up with, and you'll be surprised at how much it helps. That's going to go ahead and conclude this week's Fibro section on cleaning. I hope there's been some helpful tips in there for you. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. If you've got any tips, drop them in the comments. Obviously there's a lot of products that you can use to help you, like long-handled brush and dustpans and things like that. If you've got any suggestions, leave them in the comments. It's just anything that makes our life a bit easier, you know, because it's hard enough to live each day without thinking about housework. So if you've got it in hand and you've got it under control, it's one less thing off your mind, isn't it? So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not done already, and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And I will see you on Saturday for the weekly. Take care. Love you lots. Bye.